Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 3, Episode 173. And I just got home a little while ago, and sun is out. Everything is fine. Got showered, ready for work, and I'm on my way to the office right now. Today is a lighter day meeting-wise, but I do have to catch up on a lot of things. I do need to collaborate with my team a lot. So I'm going straight into the office and getting these things done. I will try to get at least one session in a casino today, but I'm not sure when that would be or how long that would be for. So that's what's going on there. Right now it's 79 degrees. Yesterday was decent. Can't really complain about it. Did okay considering the area that I was in, the kind of cards that I was getting, and stuck through with it, and everything ended up okay for the day. So we're going to try to build on that for the rest of the week. And like I said before, I'm going to update all our charts and see where we are, and kind of just take things one step at a time. And obviously Monday and Tuesday are slow, so we'll try to pick up money wherever we can, including poker if we have to, and we'll see what happens with all that. And so for now, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, 11 a.m. time to leave work. I've got a 2 o'clock meeting. I can get to a casino and play and come back by then. I can also get lunch from there for free, so I'm going to do that. So now that we're in the second half of the year, I was asking my human resources department how many hours I can roll over into the next year as far as sick time, vacation time, personal days, things like that. And they told me that I can roll over 0 personal days, so make sure to use those. So I still have 4 of those right now for the rest of the year, so I'll get those scheduled. I can roll over 960 hours of sick time, which is 120 days, and I can roll over 15 days of vacation. So all that is good. I do need to use more time though. I mean, I have so much time off, and I feel like I use a lot of time off. Talk about a sweet gig. You have every Wednesday off, and then hundreds and hundreds of hours a year, vacation time and sick time and personal time, and then you can work from home half the week. It's crazy. So I will start looking at the calendar and start scheduling some time off for myself, because, you know, I work so hard. I need to make sure I take care of me too. Anyway, right now we are heading off to our casino, and we're going to play some slots. We're going to get our free food for the week, and then we're going to head back to the office a little bit before our meeting, because our director will be in the meeting, and just to make sure that we have things straight, and when it's our turn to speak, we speak intelligently. So that's what's going on right now. Temperature is now up to 90, and I don't know how much higher it's going to get, but so far the car is holding up from yesterday, and for sure this weekend I need to make sure that I get the oil change done. So that's what's going on right now, and I will be back. Alright guys, I am back. So getting a little bit forgetful here. I forgot to record this session, and I was actually listening to yesterday's episode, and I had forgotten on that one also, I had forgotten one of the casinos that I went to. So yesterday, between the 2 blackjack sessions, I don't know why I'm so forgetful today. Is it that I had no sleep maybe? I don't know. Anyway, between the 2 blackjack sessions yesterday, I did have a short slot session. I played, I think, 1 or 2 machines, just a few spins, and ended the session ahead $47. So that was decent. I think it was just 1 machine now that I think about it, just a couple spins. plus 47. And then as far as the session I just had, I walk into this place and they've moved a few things around. They put some new machines in. Nothing really that great. Nothing that's really going to make us a lot of money. A couple okay games and a couple games that you'll never find in position. So nothing too exciting, but I did find a play almost right away. And I was ahead like 160, 170, somewhere in there. And I wonder if, okay. And then I moved on and found another one and played that one through and had some decent variance on that one as well. And at that point I was ahead like 299. And then I found another machine that should have only been a few spins, but I went a little overboard on there and ended up chasing it, and I lost about $40 chasing it, which is a big no-no. Should have never done that. And then I found another short play in the high limit. It was $10 a spin and only got a few spins in before I got what I was looking for, and that one hit for like 180 or something. So overall, using zero cash out of my pocket, I ended up leaving that place ahead $392. So very nice, plus $392 there. Right now I have about an hour until my meeting. I'm low on gas again, so I found a gas station here on whatever that thing is called, Upside, and gas in my area is around $3.20, $3.30, somewhere in there, and this one is $2.78 with a discount. So to me it's definitely worth it. For you it might not be, but I like taking advantage of that, and I just moved another whatever $25 into my bank account from the app, basically just for finding the cheapest gas. It doesn't cost me anything, and 99% of the time it's not out of the way at all. It's just, you know, don't stop at this exit, stop at that exit, and get the fuel there. So all that is good. Right now it is 91 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and grab this fuel and head to the office, and then I'll either talk to you after work if I'm going somewhere, or it may not be until tomorrow when you hear from me. So letting you go right now. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So just leaving work right now. It's about 4 o'clock, and I've had enough. So I got a bunch of stuff done for tomorrow. Tomorrow I have like, I don't know how many, 7, 8 meetings. So it's going to be a mess tomorrow. I have to go to the casino early in the morning and be at the office at regular time. Then I only have 1 hour in the middle of the day during lunchtime that I can do whatever I want. Definitely not enough time to go to the casino. So probably tomorrow morning and evening I'll try to go. And I'm not sure how much I'll make, but at least I'll give myself a chance. At least I'll be in the race. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm gonna go home and rest and just talk to my wife. And oh, you're gonna be home? Can you get these tacos ready? Sure, no problem. So I'm gonna go home, cook some taco meat, and help get that ready. So when the kids are there, they'll have something to eat between the time they get home. Oh, there's a school bus right in front of me. Between the time they get home and the time that they go to their games and their other practices. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you probably in the morning. Alright guys, I am back. It is morning. It is Tuesday morning, and right now I expected to be at a casino, but unfortunately I can't be at the casino. I can't be there because I have people who don't pay attention to what time it is and need rides to school, and it's very annoying, and it's costing me money. And luckily I don't have to be at work at this time, because it could cost me a job too. So I'm very annoyed this morning, and I am heading to the casino, but it's so far away at this point, it's hardly worth it. I'm going to be there for about 20 minutes, and I can't go back until after work because I have so many meetings back to back. So it's a very frustrating situation. I'm pulling up my calendar right now, and I have meetings at 10, 11, 1, and 2. So there's no possible chance. There's no possible way to make it there. So I'm going to go there now and try to get to work on time. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I'm not going to be at work on time. I'm going to be late, but I mean, I'm just going to stick a meeting on my calendar and make it look like I'm doing something in the building at that time, and hope nobody figures it out, because they look at the timestamp when I actually get there. It's going to show that I was not in the building. So fun times. Yeah, it's 70 degrees outside, hazy day right now, and we'll see what happens. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm just pulling into the casino here. I gotta be honest, I slept like 6 hours last night, and it was not enough. So woke up very tired this morning, almost fell asleep in the shower, but the show must go on. So here we are. I am pulling into a parking spot right now. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna hopefully make some money, find a couple good plays, and get out of here, go to the office. So, oh man. Walking into the casino here, and I'll be back to update you here in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's see what happened here. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it was a very stressful experience, to say the least. I walk in, I find a machine right away. I play it, I'm ahead like $70 right away. Everything's good. Everybody's happy. Looking around, I don't see too many other plays. I wrap around to the backside of the casino, and I see a play at $6 a spin, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good with that. You know, it's right where I need it to be, and although it's risky, I think I have just enough time to play it. So I end up playing it, and by the time I play it through, I walk away down 1,200. Now I see another play on the machine next to it, but it's just a disgusting amount of money. It's $30 a spin. And at that point, I've got like 25 minutes before my meeting. I'd have to leave within 25 minutes if I'm going to make my meeting. Now, originally, I wasn't too worried about that because traffic was good on the way here, and timing was good. Everything was fine. And I thought, worst case scenario, if I run out of time, I'll just do the meeting in the car, because the person who set up that meeting, someone I have meetings with all the time, and they don't mind if I do the meeting remote. But what I noticed was, other than my Teams isn't opening here, so I can't be logged in to work, what I noticed was, there we go, my director is in the meeting. So that's a huge problem, the director being in the meeting, and I'm running out of time. So I end up playing it at $30 a spin, and I hit it relatively quickly. I'm only in it for like 600 when it hits. So we got like $3 left in the machine out of 600 when it hits. And I end up getting a W2, whatever, 1,000, whatever, 300 something dollars. The problem is that's okay. That's great that I got that and everything, but I'm still down, and the machine is still in position. Now I got to worry about, I don't have time to play it. I'm going to be late to work, and the machine is in position for someone else at $30 a spin. So I don't have a choice. I have to go to work. I either have to go to work or I have to call in sick. So I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do this big stack of meetings, and then I'm going to figure out what to do from there. As I'm leaving the casino, sometimes there's a motorcycle cop right outside the casino, and he happened to be there. So luckily I saw him, but he pulled someone else over, so I was okay. Yeah, now it's going to give me all this time to think it through and decide what to do, because it's exactly where it needs to be positive EV, which means nothing, right? I mean, it's like if you're 51% advantage on something, 51.49 advantage on something, it doesn't mean that you're going to win. It means you're a slight advantage. And if you're talking about a 50 cents a spin, I'll spin that all day. But when you're talking about $30 a spin, and it could take $3 or $4 or $5 or $8 or $10,000, now you got a problem, because what I'm going for on that machine is one of the top prizes, which is either $5,000 or $10,000. The other problem is I think I only have like 6,000 or 7,000 on me, because I was only planning on playing maybe an hour of slots today, and there's rarely anything above $10 a spin, so I didn't think that I'd even have a shot at spending that much. So I just took 10,000 out of my pocket this morning because I didn't think I would need it. But here we go. Anyway, another thing, if I could figure out something comfortable to wear to hold my money, I would do it. So far, any of the money belts I've had have not been very comfortable. They've hurt when I'm sitting down, when I'm driving. They have to be adjusted. I tried to get my tailor to make my pockets deeper, but I couldn't get that accomplished either. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do to carry more cash. But anyway, that's neither here nor there right now, is it? Right now, I've gained a couple minutes driving here. Looks like I'm going to make it to work right on time for my meeting. I will just walk in like I own the place, like I've been there all day, and just walk into the meeting, hopefully not out of breath. So for this part of my session, and to be continued, is minus $455. But that's nothing, right? That's what, 13 spins, 14, 15 spins. So we will see what happens. I'm excited about it and nervous at the same time, just because I don't want to run out of money. But I'm going to think this through. Maybe I'll have my wife bring me 5,000 if she has time today. So that's what's going on right now. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is 2:35 p.m. I just finished my last meeting, and I am heading out of the office, and I'm heading back to the casino, and I'm thinking most likely that play is not gone. I did take my lunchtime to run home and grab another 10 just in case I need it, and I am heading over there because 10,000 is only 300 spins, so it's not much at all. And we're gonna see what we can do here, and hopefully we get a 5-figure payout on this. It would be the first 5-figure payout on a slot that I've had since last April, I believe was the last time I had one. But definitely something that I'm chasing. The actual EV on this is probably 1,200, but there is a possibility, like I said, of up to a 5-figure payout. So I guess I'm a little nervous about it, just because you don't run something like this very often, and I got a W2 on this machine this morning. How long it's gonna suck the money before it gives out another one, I don't know. But at $30 a spin, a W2 is only 40 bets. So I think also another thing I'm going to do is put my money in the machine next to it initially, and then cash it out and move the voucher over, because even with $100 bills, I don't want to end up filling up the bill acceptor, and then I have other issues to worry about. So maybe do like $1,000 tickets at a time over there, and then move them over, and we'll see what happens. So that's what's going on right now. I'm heading out there right now, and got a couple butterflies, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. I really miss using my app the way I used to be able to. It was so great to be able to record and publish and edit and everything on one app. I don't know why they took that away. Such a pain right now. But every once in a while I'll still open it up like I'm ready to record on there, and I can't do that. So anyway, alright, so I went home during lunchtime, got extra money. I think I mentioned that. Got an extra 10, and I went back to this casino. And I'm on the exit to the casino, and I'm thinking, man, I got to be ready for a fight here, because I've played this game at $3 a spin before and been in $1,000. So in that case, at $30 a spin, I can be in for $10,000 easy. That's just the way the swings go. So I go to the game, I sit down, and I just want to make sure it's still up on the screen, push the button, and it's not there. I'm like, no, it's got to be this machine then. It couldn't be that one. It's not there. I found it finally. Somebody had played it, and it was no longer in range anymore. And I was a little aggravated. And I'll tell you the reason. The reason is, when I was there, there was a guy who thinks of himself as an advantage player, but he's not. And he'll try to learn stuff, and I wouldn't tell him anything. And he said, "Are you done playing that?" And I said, "Oh, it's not a play anymore," thinking he's not going to play that, and it's above his budget usually anyway. He likes those long games, $1 a spin for 1,000 spins. Oh, he's the guy who had that must-hit buy that took him 2 or 3 days to play. That's the guy. So anyway, I'm looking around and it's gone, and I'm upset. So, and actually, when I got there, I didn't even check any other machines. I went straight to it, because I'm like, what's the point of checking other stuff so I can make $50 or $100? This is going to be up to $10,000 or more when I hit it. So, come on, dude, what is up with people? Such bad drivers. So I go and I start looking around, and I find a play, and I'm up like $50, and I see this couple, and I ask them about it, and I say, did you play, so-and-so game? And they're like, no. And I said, did you see anyone playing it? And they're like, yeah, we saw some guy playing it, but I don't think he's the one you're talking about, because he wouldn't play that high. And I'm like, man, that's weird. And then later on, I saw the guy again, and he's like, hey, man, the guy I was talking about's right there. I'm like, where? I don't see him. Right there. And I finally see the guy, and I walk over and I talk to him, and I said, hey, man, did you play so-and-so game? He's like, yeah, I played it, $30 a spin. I'm like, oh, man. And see, I had actually texted another guy for this guy's phone number, and he didn't have it, or he did have it, but he didn't give it to me. And he said, well, the last 4 numbers are whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I looked, and I had a phone number just like that of a gambler. It was 1 digit off. It was like 1024 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is the guy whose number I was trying to get, because I wanted to see maybe he would do a deal with me. We'd split it if he had time, because I didn't want to lose the deal. Well, he ended up with the deal anyway. So I asked him how he did, and he said that he lost 200 on the play. And I believe him. I mean, and 200 is not that bad. And we had a long, honest conversation about, what we do and all that kind of stuff. And he mentioned to me that, he's been having some rough months and all that. And, it happens. Variance gets you. He had some incredible months there for a while. He was chasing a jackpot one time and accidentally hit something that was like 10 times bigger, and it was like 5 figures. That was just recently, and he accidentally hit it. So anyway, it's catching up with him. We talked, and I had played some other machines, and I was down about $5. And I was like, man, I want to get out of here. I'm tired of this. You know, it put me in a bad mood, even though it was him. And even if he had made money on there, I would have been happy for him because it was him and not some jerk. But at the same time, I was so looking forward to it. I pulled off on the exit. I said a prayer because I didn't know how much it was going to cost me. And so I said, I just want to get my $5 back, then I'm going to leave. And he goes, hey, are you trying to win 5? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you could play this. And I'm like, I don't want to play that. It's like 60 cents a spin, takes forever, and it's like $5 EV. All right, I'll do it. So I sit down at this game. It takes like 10 minutes at 60 cents a spin. And when I got up, I was still short like $2. So I'm like, whatever, I'll leave down too. So there were a couple games that they recently replaced that we used to play a lot. And really, you couldn't find plays on them anymore. They'd lived their life out. And they had replaced them now with this new game that a little bit easier for people like us to understand than the average ploppy. And he found a play on there. He said, hey, you want to split that? And I looked at it and I said, no, I don't play it that way. I'm a little tighter on it. And so he's chasing this thing, and he accidentally hits a bonus right away for like $100. I'm like, son of a gun. At least give me the $2 or something. But no, I didn't ask him for it. So there's 2 of these machines, and a lady had just gotten up from the machine next to it, and there was a borderline play on there, and it was like $1.50, so I couldn't help myself. I played it, and I hit it right away, and it paid really well. And then he hit another one before he hit what he was chasing, and he ended up doing really well also. And I ended up leaving there at the same time as him. I had $281, so that makes up for more than half of what I lost this morning. Knowing that he lost $200 should comfort me, but it really doesn't. I still don't feel good about it. But what are you going to do? So we walked out to the car together and talked for a few minutes, and you know, I ran like 5,500 through the machines today, and there's a multiplier today on points, so I got like 3 times points, which that's not that much, you know, but that still like saves me like $10,000 worth of betting. I'm going to get the points for it, so that helps me get to what I need. A lot of these casinos are like $750,000 or $1 million run through the slots if you want to keep your high status. So I need to start paying attention to multipliers because I'm way short this year. But anyway, that's what's going on. And the temperature outside is 99 degrees right now. What is going on? 99 degrees. So I'm going to head home, relax, get ready for tomorrow, and not sure about maybe tonight go play poker. So I'm going to keep this episode open, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, we're going to call it a day. If you have any questions or comments, the email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you tomorrow.